Yo, what's up? Currently, hey, welcome to day two. I just completely fumbled that intro. Well, yeah, welcome to day two. No, day nine. Day nine of trying to become a little bit smarter every day. And it's day two of classes for me in the spring semester. So I think what I want to do today is I saw here I have my winter break goals and I want to convert these winter break goals into spring semester goals and also create some new ones. And as you can see here, there's a lot I did not get done. And so there's definitely going to be a lot of overlap between, I think there's going to be some overlap between what I want to do over the winter break and then also what I want to do over the spring semester. And so let's do spring 2024 goals. So let me think about the new ones that I want to get done because there's a few I want to be able to achieve this semester, and I think the first one is apply and get accepted into the Senbit Fund. So this is a fellowship program that my school offers that really specializes in training for becoming a portfolio manager or becoming an equity research analyst. And so I think this would be a really interesting opportunity, and I'm going to try my best to apply. Part of the application, I have to write a cover letter and then also write a stock analysis. Once I apply, hopefully I can get in. We'll see. Second is to get straight A's. Yes, I know this is kind of basic, but I'm not a straight A student and I would like to be. I got my first straight A's last quarter, actually, or last semester. But to be fair, I was only a part time student. I took 10 credits instead of the 12 credits that you need to be considered to be a full time student. And so that was kind of this reset moment for me. I've been trying to get straight A's. I'm a senior now for the past 3 years, and it never happened. I was very close in my junior year. I had an A minus in both semesters, just a single A minus. And I think somewhere along my life, my college career, I guess, I had this switch. I used to get B's and C's, but I think, especially after starting computer science in my sophomore year, I started to kind of enjoy studying a little bit, which is kind of weird, and also enjoy learning a little bit more. And so I think now I have this mindset of I want to learn as much as I can, and that's one of the reasons why I'm hoping I can stream all this stuff to keep myself accountable and also look back at the stuff I do. But getting straight A's, I think this is definitely a good goal for me. I'm hoping I can achieve it. I'm hoping that I can learn a lot and really excel in the classes I'm taking. Okay. Now also make progress in finance research. Okay. Let's survey. So I'm also I asked one of my professors or one of the professors at my school if I could help with some of his finance research. It involves being able to what he says it involves using OCR, which I think is optimal optical character recognition, in order to be able to look at different old newspapers post 1950, so really, really old ones in the 1800s, to be able to extract information, extract news from those data sources. So that's another goal I want. I just realized that the more I put, the more these gets pushed down into the bottom of the list. That's fine. Okay, so this is one of them. Yep. Read chapters 3 to 13 of the Python language tutorial. I think that is still a relevant goal. And then there's also read 75. Okay, I'd say that's pretty reasonable too. So these are all related. I can actually copy these down here. Okay. So these are all reasonable goals, I think, just to get me familiar with these languages. Python, C++, C. I think these are going to be important languages to learn, and maybe even assembly, but that's not something that might not be something I want to deal with this semester. I do want to finish One Up on Wall Street and also be able to write some notes about that. Read through 50 pages of the physics book. That is going to be on, I'm not going to put that here specifically on my checklist, maybe in like a subcategory of goals. Okay. Touch the backboard of a basketball hoop. I think these goals are still pretty important in terms of physical strength. And then let's say in terms of cardio, I want to be able to average. So let's say if I run 2 miles every day during the weekdays, that's 10 miles. And then I run, okay, let's try average 20 miles per week running. I feel like in terms of cardio, that's a very achievable goal, but I think it's going to help me in terms of hopefully my health. Complete 20 LeetCode algorithm questions. So I have, let's bump this up to 50. Let's see if we can be a bit more optimistic. And then also complete 1 to 1/2. So 1 to 1/2 hours, 30 hours, 30 minutes of Anki flashcards each day. I feel like is going to be enough. Okay, so reading through, I think, and maybe understand parts 1 and 2 of Principles for Big Debt Crises, and understand parts 1 and 2 of Damodaran on valuation. So reading and understanding, I think, are two big different things. And in my case, I've read through the first and second parts of Damodaran valuation, albeit I did kind of skim it, but I don't fully understand all of the concepts that the author talks about. So I'm still a bit fuzzy on first the measuring cash flows chapter and also the forecasting cash flows chapter. And then when we talk about the actual discounted cash flow models, those are a bit more complex. I haven't fully got to that yet. And then on the multiple side, I still haven't gone to firm multiples. I have read through the chapter on just the introduction to multiples and then also the equity multiples. But within those two chapters, there are still some concepts that I'm a bit fuzzy with. And some of the principles I don't have completely, I like to say memorized. I feel like memorizing is only scratching the surface of being able to understand these principles. So one of them is the idea that multiples themselves have to be uniform and consistent. Uniform as in, I think the units in which we're measuring things, they should be consistent. They should be the same. So let's say when we're using equity multiples, the most common one that people use is price to earnings. And so one way that we can think about price to earnings, I think Damodaran claims, is you can use aggregate earnings or you could use earnings per share. And so you have units expressed in dollar amounts and then units expressed in per share amounts or dollar per share amounts. So whatever you use in the denominator, it'll be also consistent or uniform to use in the numerator. So that could be price per share or in the aggregate sense, probably market cap. And then on the continuity side, so Damodaran makes the difference, makes the differentiation. I think that's the right word between firm multiples and then also equity multiples. And so equity multiples are used to measure the equity portion of the business, and firm multiples are used to value the whole business. And so when we think about a business, the way their capital structure works, it really comes down to two main things, debt and equity. And so with the firm multiples, you're valuing both debt and equity. So that's going to give you the total value of the firm. What I mean by valuing debt and equity, so value all of the business that is owned by equities or equity holders, and then parts of the business that's owned by debt holders. And then the combination of the two equals the whole entire value of the business. And then the simple way of just getting from the firm value to multiple value is just subtracting the firm value by the value towards the debt holders. And then vice versa. So I think these to-dos are probably pretty solid in terms of what I want to accomplish. So let's maybe reorganize this. I think getting straight A's probably one of the top in terms of just, okay. And then I think another would be, so I'm also running this blog and investment projects. I think I want to be able to continue that. So continue streaming every day for the Zang Fund. So I definitely do want to continue streaming, try every day to keep it consistent for the Zang Fund. So that's the investment project I'm working on. And I think this is pretty solid. You know what? I think I might add one more here. And that is find internship for summer 2025. And then also find job for 2025. So I think, yeah, these two are definitely going to be up there. So I still have one more year left. I think I'm at the point where some of the competitive finance positions are going to be opening up soon. I know they opened up for internships already. For full-time, I would expect them maybe to open either this spring, early spring. So right now it's January, or maybe later within the spring semester, maybe early summer. And so these are definitely things that I should probably look into. I'm also looking into maybe applying to a master's program. So that's okay. Yeah. So apply to master's program for fall 2025. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. I think this is a pretty solid to-do list. There's definitely a lot on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, 20 things to do. I think there is a leap year today, or this year. That's what my professor said, so maybe that's going to help the extra day. Maybe. All right. How do I make this the default? All right, here we go. So we have winter break goals. Let's do spring 2024 goals. What do I have for goals for 2023 school year? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Okay. And then let's also add a spring 2024. So we are currently in week 1. I think, okay, week 1. It's week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. Let's see. Maybe I'll just add the bulleted. Let's see. Are these gonna be bulleted? Yeah, okay. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe I could just copy and paste. But it's okay, it's okay. So UMD spring calendar. Oh, I totally forgot that there's winter break or spring break. Okay. So first day of classes. Week 1, spring 24. We have January. So we have, I think it's Monday. I guess the week started Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. Okay. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, that's perfect. January 25th. So today's 25th, 27th, 28th. Okay. Now we have, week 2, spring 2024. All right. So week 2. Monday, January. So it'll be then the 29th, 2024, and then it'll be Tuesday. So I think I might, this is getting pretty cumbersome and tedious. Okay, here we go, 31st. So that's gonna be my birthday actually, February. How do you spell February? Okay, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Okay. Alright. Week 1, spring 2024. Nice, okay. Okay, so this will be February 5th, February 6th, February 7th, February 8th, February 9th, February 10th, February 11th. Alright. It's calendar. Yeah, okay. Sounds good. Let's see. Oh, Allison, let's go. I see you in the chat. I finally am checking it. Although I do have to go back and forth through the tabs. But I think that's gonna be okay. Alright, so I think this is good. Okay. Oh shoot. $17. Oh, I think I overhear my parents calling my sister, and I think they're congratulating her something at work. Something about not not complaining every time to her manager. I might have stepped out of line there, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. Yeah. But seems like she's doing pretty good. She's doing really good. Okay, so 20th, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. So, 29. March 1st. Thursday. Okay, the dates match up. I do want to see when the Smith Fellows program. Smith Fellows. February 19th. Okay. So that means I have, I think, 4 weeks until I can get the fellowship application in. So yeah, it's gonna be a bit of time. Although I don't want to wait until the last second to finish my application. So I definitely think I want to get started as soon as possible. All right, I have week 6. How many weeks are there? So final exams are going to be so week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10, week. Okay, I think maybe in this fall. Okay, so there's 16 weeks. I'm assuming there's gonna be 16 weeks too. So let's. And then I can adjust that if need be. So 13, 14, 15. 15. So week 16. Week 16. So that's 16 plus 16. That was 32 weeks of school. And then, yeah, I'm just thinking about how I actually spend my years. Or my, yeah, how I spend my years. So 16 plus 16 each. So I have 2 semesters of school. That's 32 weeks of school. And then I have winter break, so that was around 6 weeks. Oh, I might be double counting here actually. Okay, let's maybe 5 weeks. So I have 37, and then that leaves 52 minus 37 is 15. So I have 15 weeks over summer. I think 10 weeks are are used as like an internship, and then that means left to do whatever I want. Yeah, that's interesting. So I'm glad that I'm in school right now. I'm using a lot of my time to do some learning, and I think right now I'm pretty dumb. There's a lot to learn, but I also see the value in starting to work because you can definitely learn a lot of stuff on the job. Okay, so I have the schedule kind of. What do you call this? I guess I have it laid out. Mm, hmm. Maybe I should take a look at my assignments and see if there's anything here. Oh, oh, some messages. I'll answer them. Oh wow. Okay. Oh shoot. Okay. So financial statement analysis. I don't think there's actually any homework in this. Mm. Brent Solomon detailed CV. It's interesting. Forbes article versus active. Decline in US public. Okay, reading chapter 1 and 2, page 2 to 38, page 2 to 40. Okay, so it seems like branch. Okay, what's the textbook he wants us to use? What am I trying to do here? So I'm debating whether or not this seems like the textbook here, reading through it is optional. I want to see if it's worthwhile, if I can find one online. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, equity evaluation analysis. I might consider purchasing this actually. It seems like an interesting book to read. And there's a 6th edition. Okay, so let's get that. And then okay. Okay, so I can get this in on Saturday. All right. We also have advanced financial management. Corporate finance. Oh, Burke and DeMorzo. Okay. Okay, corporate finance global edition. efficiently inefficient. Okay, asset management is systematic. Okay, so that's it's also introduction to econometrics. Stock and Watson. Passive walking graphing 101. Elements of statistical learning. concepts rather than mathematics. Okay. $400. Wow. $400 for all the textbooks. Okay. Deep learning. Oh, okay, seems like an introduction to statistical learning is a pretty good book. Get a cart. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times, I'd say it's probably 500 pages in each of these. So there's 7 books, 500 pages in each of those books. That is going to be 3,500 pages. There's 16 weeks, 7 days a week. I think that's like 114 or so. Wait. So 7 times 112 days. So 112 days to read 3,500 pages. So it'd be 3,500 divided by 112. That is 30 or so pages a day. Maybe 31, 32. That's a lot to actually really, really understand what's going on here. Okay, but it's worth a shot. Let's get these books, and then probably after I get these books, I'm going to I think I'm going to go get some dinner, and I'm gonna go take Allison out on a little date. Yes. Okay. So pick up and return College Park. Yeah. Give me like 2 minutes, and then I'll be ready. I need my wallet wherever it is. Might have to go downstairs real quick. Yeah, Chloe wants to look. I'm gonna go soon. Might have been here all along. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
对呀，那天那是我们上午都有 training。
Okay, that's fine. It's not correct. Oh. Let me see if I have enough money in the first place actually before I buy anything. Before I buy the textbooks. Okay, yeah, do not. That's okay. Just use the other credit card. Okay, Terrapin Row, Amazon at College Park. Okay. I'm gonna place the order. Alright. So week 1. It's currently, so I only have three more days left this week, so I won't be too ambitious of what I can do. I have to be a bit more realistic. Okay. So I think review missing concepts from from pre-class quiz. Okay. And then also finish write up for week 1A and start week 1B. Okay, and then think, read chapter 1 of equity analysis. Okay, and then read chapter 1 of Pedersen. Read chapter 17 of Ang. Okay. Oh, there's also business. Okay, I see. Okay. All right. So, is there schedule policies? Okay. So we don't have anything for that. Let's see. In the case of okay, so read corporate finance chapter 1. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I think these two are pretty solid. Oh, okay, and also start the Zenbit Fund application. Yeah, all right. I think it's good. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things on the goal, and then I might add some stuff from here. Oh, okay, yeah. Also, I should probably start. So start exploring research. And also 30 minutes of Anki every day. Let's see if we can try it. Might be a reach goal, but hoping I can try a little bit. Alright, so I think that's good for now. I'm gonna head out and then I will stream later. Alright, goodbye. Oh, never mind, I didn't stop, I just exited.